Currently the focus on disasters is on the high-end acute injury management. So you see the teams rushing in to the disaster to help those who are acutely injured. Yet what we don't see is the rest of the person's journey through that disaster. We don't see them in the longer term over the months and years where they're still recovering, and the evidence showed us that there's an increase in heart attacks, there's increase in high blood pressure, there's increase in mental health conditions that continue for years and decades afterwards. People affected by disaster are actually having worse health outcomes due to failure to include general practitioners in their management. GPs are this silent voice. We're in the community, we are the eyes and the ears of the community when these things happen, and yet we're not linked into what happens. So the emergency response comes in, it does its thing, GPs are there doing their best as well. A lot of the response leaves at 3 months, and we need to have it linked in because the GP will be there for the longer term. Some of the ways to improve this are, one, through collecting evidence about what's actually happening in general practice at the time and recording it, and then passing it on to future GPs who are actually going to be involved in disasters so that they can know what to do and understand what's needed. We also need to engage GPs more in the planning and about the response and the recovery. We've now had GPs invited into the Emergency Operations Centre to coordinate GPs on the ground when there's bushfires happening. We've been invited into policy planning around various specific events, disaster events. That is a real action that's occurred out of having more evidence around the fact that GPs are valuable and need to be involved.